Hello viewers, Namaskar. I am an old KVian serving different Kendriya Vidyalayas spread over India, namely KV Bhurkunda near Ramgarh, then Bihar, KV Dinapur Kant near Patna, Bihar, KV IOC Barauni, Bihar, KV Jamalpur near Munger, Bihar, KV Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh, and then KV Bengdubi, district Darjeeling, Bengal, and last but not the least, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Bokaro Steel City. I was lucky to serve these Kendriya Vidyalayas, and these Kendriya Vidyalayas inspired me a lot, made me really a teacher. And it was this inspiration that decided to carry a work on the achievement of Kendriya Vidyalayas, and that impelled me to establish Kendriya Vidyalayas as model schools. When I approached my guide, Dr. S.N. Sharma, Patna University, he was very happy to learn my decision, and I started my work. The thesis lying beside me speaks a lot, and I traced out the history, that is the history of secondary education in India since ancient times and came to date. You know, I carried out this research when KV was only of 20 years of age, as it was started in 1962, initially with only 22 Kendriya Vidyalayas spread over India, especially at the defense sector, defense area. You know, my dear friends, viewers, KVians, that though these schools were started initially to cater to the need of the defense personnel's children education, the side effect was wonderful, very inspiring, very encouraging, and thereby emerging an element of national integration, emotional national integration. That was a great side effect, and that impelled the Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan to spread more and more on the demand of the sectors, projects, industries, etc., etc. You know, I came across several educationists, teachers, parents, and outsiders who had an impression, very good impression about Kendriya Vidyalayas. My guide asked me to prepare a questionnaire, big questionnaire, and to contact these people, I mean parents, educational administrators, and educationists. So, in course of these discussions, studies, I found a lot. I am grateful to the British Council Library, Patna, and the beautiful, important publications of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, including its annual report and several newsletters. All these were sources for me to find the development of secondary education in India. Now, as for Kendriya Vidyalayas, the central theme is its scheme. It has a beautiful scheme because it is headed by very important educationists like R.C. Sharma. Okay. He was connected with Department of Education, NCERT. He was a great saint in the field of Indian education, particularly Kendriya Vidyalayas. The Kendriya Vidyalayas carries Tat Tvam Pushan Apavrenu. So this great idea emerging from the ancient Indian education paved the way for the growth of secondary education in Kendriya Vidyalayas. These Kendriya Vidyalayas worked as pace-setting institutions. You know, must be knowing that in 74-75, 10 plus 2 plus 3 concept was practiced initially through Kendriya Vidyalayas. I would very quickly come to the theme of model schools in the light of the Kendriya Vidyalayas. The concept of common school envisaged by Kothari Commission was in practice in Kendriya Vidyalayas. The Kendriya Vidyalayas proved a platform for the growth of common school. By common school, Kothari Commission meant that there should be a common place, common platform where people's children, I mean the children of different stratas of society study together. I am reminded of my Kendriya Vidyalaya, Bengdubi, where the son of Brigadier Nandal and his batman's son were studying together. This is a wonderful occasion in the life of a nation where all sorts of children bearing education, economic or financial or socio-economic background didn't become a hurdle. So it was a real practice of common school. This sense makes Kendriya Vidyalayas model school, because at this place all children coming from different stratas, background, socio-economic background get equal opportunity to grow and develop. You must be knowing this work was carried only when Kendriya Vidyalayas were 20 years of age. Now they are 60. Now at present Kendriya Vidyalayas have achieved the period, the majority of 60 years. And when I carried out my research, it was only 20 years. There was a bright sun emerging from the Kendriya Vidyalayas, and that's why the Kendriya Vidyalayas became very, very popular and demanded by different sectors in India. I stressed that such Vidyalayas should be opened more and more to cater to the need of not only the people but the need of the nation. That will go a long way in the building of a nation with the sense of emotional integration, national integration, which is the right seed of the national growth and a strong nation. Another feature of national spirit is its bilingual policy. The children are supposed to be efficient in both the languages, Hindi and English. So the practice of bilingualism in Kendriya Vidyalayas proved to be a great boon. The product of Kendriya Vidyalayas are efficient in both the languages. In the beginning, it seemed that Kendriya Vidyalayas are giving less stress to English. Initially, it seemed to be an inefficiency, but it again was a good side effect in the interest of the nation, because the students coming from different sectors on the same platform became expert at least in one language. I carried out my research work in Kendriya Vidyalaya, Bengdubi, where the librarian, who is no more now in the world, helped me a lot, providing all the magazines and publications. They helped me a long way to complete my research work. Kendriya Vidyalayas are ideal in one sense also, that they are very much careful for the training, periodical training of the teachers. They have also grown up. They have also fostered its training wing at the training center. They carry out the teachers' training all the year round. No teacher can be promoted if in case he or she has not completed a particular number of training. Myself attended several seminars and workshops. Thanks to Mr. V.V. ShriKanthayiya, the then Kendriya Vidyalayas Commissioner, Gauhati region, who sent me for training to Hyderabad in CISFL as a resource person in English. All these things inspired me that such practices should be adopted in other institutions also, conducted by different organizations. And it is very much happy to note that several sectors adopted the scheme of Kendriya Vidyalayas. When I contacted the educationists, eminent educationists like D.N.Sinha of Patna University, Dr. S.N. Sharma of Patna University, and the principal of Mr. Sanjeevan Singh of Turki Training College, I found that their views were very perfect. They said that the ideal teacher, a model teacher, is he who is not centered to one or two subjects. An ideal teacher is he who has got perfection in more and more subjects. Only then they can integrate different subjects into one wholesome subject, which is needed in the life of a student, in the life of a person. So, there are a number of teachers in Kendriya Vidyalayas who have served at different stations in the interest of not only the students but also in the interest of the nation, and they have inspired and influenced the surrounding of their respective central schools, I mean Kendriya Vidyalayas. However, I also suggested certain views, certain recommendations you can say. One was that the primary section of the central schools must have an independent form administration, and it must be equipped with very trained teachers, suitable trained teachers and administration. Because as long as primary section is connected with the secondary section, the primary section gets less importance, which is a very momentous part of the growth of the school in the career of the children. So, my view may be considered that the primary section must be running independently, equipped with experts suited to the primary classes. My dear friends, one thing also developed in Kendriya Vidyalayas which is not very educative or which is not very healthy, that is a category felt complexes. Category felt complexes should be removed in the interest of the personality of the teachers. It is very odd to feel that according to categories the teachers are considered big or small. The teachers are teachers. In countries like Russia, where primary teachers get more importance because of their delicate surfaces, because of their important role, because of their caring capacity. So, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan must give due attention to these suggestions and then I think, I am sure that the Kendriya Vidyalayas will do better service to the nation. I am of the opinion that Kendriya Vidyalayas should not stop in their growth of numbers. The numbers must increase, because these schools will go a long way in the emotional integration of the country, emotional integration of the nation. The country will be a nation in the real sense of the term when the Kendriya Vidyalayas do their best. I am very happy to inform you that on the basis of my thesis on the achievement of Kendriya Vidyalayas and proving to be model school for India, gave an Eminent Teachers Award in 1987 when I was posted in Kendriya Vidyalayas, Bokaro Steel City in the year 1987. My dear friends, I must say that I am very much thankful to Kendriya Vidyalayas Sangathan for giving me this honor. I also must thank Shipra Mishra, my daughter, who has provided this opportunity to be face to face with you. Presently, I am serving as a guest lecturer in a B.Ed training college set in Bokaro Steel City, and at the verge of 80 years of my life, I still have got sweet memories of the Kendriya Vidyalayas. The Kendriya Vidyalayas must grow more and more, and I shall be happier and happier. With these words, thank you very much. See you again.